What's going on, everybody? Baxter is back with another deck profile for you guys. I am so excited for this deck. I finally got it working. It's firing on all cylinders. You guys know I was super excited for Shining Legends because of Raichu GX. And I was like, I am going to build a Raichu GX deck. Here it is. Man, it is a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, let me slow down. Okay, so let me get my stacks out. We've got Pokemon, we've got the supporter lineup, we've got our items, lots and lots enough items, our stadiums, and our insane energy count. Okay, so you guys are familiar with Darkrai from Breakpoint, does 20 plus 20 for each dark energy in play on your side. Yeah, that's pretty much what Raichu GX does. So let me show you what we got going on. And you know I had to do this, but 4 copies of Pikachu. Yes, the one from the pin collection. Why? A couple reasons. 70 is a good number. It generally gets him out of one-shot range on the first turn. And Thunder Wave for 1 lightning energy. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. This, guys, I'm so excited for this deck. It is so much fun to play. I don't know if I'm gonna break this down, or I will eventually, but I have a feeling this is the one that's gonna be built for a long time. Okay, to go along with our Pikachus, this is the main attacker of our deck, Raichu GX, 210 HP. We're using it for that attack right there. Powerful Spark for a DCE 20 plus. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of energy, lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. We hardly use it for Thunder. Voltail GX does occur though. That's to slow our opponent down. 120. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. We mainly use it for Powerful Spark though. All right, so 3 copies of Raichu GX. Why don't you go on down there with your little cousin, the small electric mouse. Okay, now carrying on, we have a way of getting an insane amount of energy out fast, and the way we do it is using Magnezone from Breakthrough for this ability, Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like during your turn before you attack, you may attach a lightning energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. It's insane, guys. This card is so busted when it comes to this Raichu deck. Sometimes I'm able to get 5 and 6 energies out in one turn. You do the math on that one. So, but in order to get him out, we're running 2 copies of Magnemite. First attack there, Shock Generator, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I love this deck because all the ways in which we can try and slow our opponent down. So 2 copies of Magnemite. We're running 2 copies of Magneton. Static Shock does the same thing. 80 HP, it's Magnemite's stage 1. And then just showed you guys Magnezone for the stage 2. So far that's our Pokemon lineup. I do have 1 copy of Raikou, just because of the Booming Thunder 30, and you get to attach a Lightning Energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. That's not much turbo acceleration, though, so we hardly ever use Raikou. The Monkey Man is back, you guys. The Monkey Man is back. For the ability Instruct, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Okay, and the 2 copies of Tapu Lele. You guys know, for Wonder Tag, help us get our Bridgets. Yes, we finally got a copy of Bridget. Our Bridgets, our Ends, our Fisherman, that's going to come in very handy later. And 1 little tech card, Tapu Koko GX, taking a page out of Ninelli's book. For Arrow Trail's ability, play it from your hand into play. You get to attach any number of energy you want to make your active. We're using it for Tapu Thunder GX. 50 times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. This is a great late gamer. So we'll set him up there, guys. So there it is. That's our Pokemon lineup so far. Let me show you what we're doing as far as supporters. So we're running 3 copies of N just to be able to refresh our hand and keep our opponent on their toes and keep them honest, all right? So 3 copies of N. Sorry if that's out of the shot, guys. 1, 2, 3 copies of Professor Sycamore. Discard and draw until you have 7 in your hand. We'll go ahead and set Sycamore down there. We'll keep the supporter line moving. I was finally able to get myself a copy of Bridget. Search your deck for 1 basic EX or 3 basic Pokemon. This helps us get our Pikachu, our Magnemite, and our Oranguru out onto our bench. So we'll set Bridget up there. Would love to have the full art, but I mean, I'm not complaining. This new trainer I really like, Gladian. I feel like this needs to be a standard for anybody's deck. 1 copy. Look at your face down prize cards and put 1 of them into your hand, then shuffle this Gladian into your remaining prize cards and put them back down face down. Okay, so why is this helpful? There's been plenty of times I've played this deck online where I've had Magnezone in my hand, Magnemite on the bench, no rare candy or Magneton in my hand. Play Gladion to get the rare candy out of the prizes, and bam, into Magnezone, and now I'm throwing lightning energy out left and right onto the field. 2 copies of Guzma, although I'm thinking of putting a 3rd one in there. You guys know what Guzma does by now. I'll set that down. Okay. Some people think this is odd, but I'm running 2 copies of Fisherman. Put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. You guys, it's all because of Magnezone. I Ultra Ball the lightning energy away, get Magnezone out, play Fisherman, and bam, I'm getting tons of energy out in 1 turn. Okay, so there's our supporter lineup. I'm actually going to change it up and show you the stadiums we're running. 2 copies of Parallel City. We're not using it for this end. We're actually using it for this end to limit our opponent's Pokemon to 3 benched, or limit their bench to 3 Pokemon. So there's our supporters, our stadiums. Now here's our items. It's a very consistent deck. 4 Ultra Balls to find our Raichu GX, and also to get rid of our energy so we can pump it into the discard to use our Fisherman, and in a minute you'll see our energy retrievals. Again, sorry about it being off the frame, guys. Maybe if I take it, how does that work? A little better? Hope so. Okay. We're only running 1 copy of Rare Candy simply because we're already running 2 copies of Magneton. Obviously that's for Magnezone. Again, keeping with our getting energy out and consistency, 4 copies of Max Elixir. That way we can Elixir onto our Pikachus. We can Elixir onto our Oranguru in case that's in a pinch. We can Elixir onto our Lele's, our Magnemites. Alright. Again, gotta get energy out as fast as possible because, boy, it sure hits hard once you get the energy out. 2 copies of energy retrieval. Put the energy into your hand. Use Magnezone to magnetic circuit it onto your Pokemon. 1 copy of Super Rod just to get our Pokemon and energy back into our deck. In case we lose our Electric Mice or our Magnezone, we have to get rid of that early. Rescue Stretcher. There's the option. You guys know this by now. Put a Pokemon from your discard pile in your hand or shuffle 3 into your deck. Float Stone. That Float Stone is for our Oranguru as well as our Magnezone. And 2 copies of Field Blower just to get rid of stadiums and tools. No choice band. It's not necessary, guys. If you get the energy out, there's no need for a choice band. You're already hitting for an insane amount of damage. And the fact that Raichu GX is a 210 HP, he's gonna last you for quite a while. Alright, here comes the energy count, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 copies of basic lightning energy. No DCEs, because although Raichu's attack calls for 2 colorless energy, it's powered up by the amount of lightning energy on the playing mat. So we use a bunch of lightning energy, and you guys have seen there's so many ways to get energy out onto the field. Let me just move these off to the side. I'll set them right over here with the field blower. Guys, there's so many ways to get energy out there. We got our Max Elixir, our Hard Attach, our Energy Retrieval in conjunction with Magnezone. We've got our Fisherman in conjunction with Magnezone. You guys, it is scary how much we can get energy out. Even in a pinch, we got Raikou to at least get 1 energy out. This deck is so much fun. I am so glad I finally cracked the code. And I you know what? I gotta say, like, was really kind of saddened when my first attempt at building the Raichu GX deck, it just wasn't working out. And I sat there, and you guys, Nelly will even tell you, I sat there just flying through our binders trying to find anything, and I came across Magnezone and was like, you know what? I think I just cracked the code. So, very, very excited. So much fun. We're going to take this up to task against Nelly and whatever deck she comes up with. Our next Sunday Showdown is going to be standard format, as you guys have seen with this deck. So thank you so much for watching. Hey, build this deck, make changes to it. Let me know what you did. I know I'm probably going to get a bunch of suggestions. Well, you should have done this, you should have done that. Believe me, I have played this deck countless times. For what it works for the style of play I use. So curious to hear what you guys do with it though. So leave me a comment in the section below. If you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe for tons more Pokemon TCG content on Nelly and Baxter's Pokemon. Have an awesome day. Later.